needed.
And then after that, you went to Dog Daddy?
Yes. So I didn't learn my lesson.
Dog Daddy. All right, so Dog Daddy real quick is, and the reason why I'm naming Dog Daddy is because he's not a trainer in our opinion. He is a showman. There is no trainer out there that's going to be able to fix your dog in one session. Training takes time, but he's out there selling a dream, making you think he can fix your dog by coming to a group class, charging you $400, demonstrating how well he can use his defensive leash handling skills and shut the behavior down. But we want to clarify to people that you're not going to get results this way. And the only way to really demonstrate this to people is to show her story, her side of it, her experience with Dog Daddy. So let's go. Let's talk about him. How'd that go?
So I had been watching him for a while on social media. And again, still in my mindset that there's got to be a quick fix here. I can't part with my dog for 6 to 8 weeks. And I really combed those comments, like really looking for whether or not somebody said anything negative about this man, anything at all, that any sort of sign that he did not help them. And there's a lot of politics going on in those comments. But there were numerous ones that I found where people would say, oh, he helped my dog, right? My dog is so much better. Now I realize they probably weren't real. But anyways, I ended up booking a session. I did a group session and they announced, I want to say the day before where the session was going to be. And, when I show up and immediately he was reactive, I had him muzzled. He was very nervous, very, very nervous.
Woo was nervous.
Woo was, yeah. So the training itself really wasn't training. Dog Daddy came into the group session and talked about some basic, how he was going to handle, he was going to go through each dog and approach them. And then that's what he did. He started to approach each dog. And every time he would approach each dog, he would really just manhandle them the entire time.
Did you say flinging him around was a good?
Flailing, flinging.
So when we got to Woo, what was that like?
You met his match, for sure. Woo did not stop. No. He was not going to stop. He just kept going and being flailed around. Dog Daddy eventually just handed him back to me because Woo wouldn't stop. He did his rounds to the other dogs again. He tried to take Woo back and same exact thing happened. Woo did not stop. Woo would not get tired out. And that's what I was starting to realize, that he was getting just tired out.
He's a tenacious dog. He really is.
So that was it, really. He was also training trainers there.
Great.
So
got more of them coming.
Yeah. So with that, he didn't want to handle Woo anymore because obviously that wasn't helping. And now it was, okay, let's try to train me. He did try to teach me how to walk with Woo around the area, but at the same time, he's doing this for everybody. Okay. So really, combined, you're getting maybe like 15 minutes of his time.
And then did he air?
And this is just group classes in general, guys. We talked about it when we had him on the podcast the last time, where I discussed exactly that. I agree with what they're saying, that session is absolutely not going to fix anything, right? I agree that I don't like how he kind of paints the picture that is going to fix everything. But like, there are 8 million dog trainers out there on the planet that are offering group classes. That same deal. You're paying X amount of dollars for a 4-session group class, and you're getting maybe 30 minutes of one-on-one attention. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just the problem with it is it's the whole format of everything. Excuse me, is kind of bullshit. But it sounds like she paid $400 for that, which I think is a lot cheaper than what I've heard in the past that it is. Mm-hmm. $400 is about what you're going to pay to go to any sort of working spot at any seminar. So I don't think that she got absolutely gouged out the eyes by him for that. I think if anything, like if you go to a seminar and you pay $400, you're not going to have your dog fixed. And this is where I don't know how he advertises this stuff as like group classes or what, but if he just advertised it as like a working spot as a seminar, I think that also would probably alleviate a lot of his problems. And again, we're not even talking about the actual training he's doing right now, just the way he's marketing his training. But if he advertised it as like a seminar, I think that would make it clear, like you're paying for a seminar spot, which a seminar spot is in order to like just learn a little bit more about your dog and to learn a little bit more about some of our methods that we have, but it's not like I'm selling you a complete training program that's going to fix your dogs.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's not really a dog daddy problem. It's just
it is because he's marketing it poorly, right?
Yeah, true. I guess so.
But yeah, I don't know. Let's see.
Whose story?
He did. He aired Woo's story, and I was floored. I couldn't believe it because the video showed basically Woo being great, really, really difficult. And then they basically cut it all and pieced it together in a way that made it seem like he just saved a dog in a day.
Did you ask him to take the video down?
Immediately contacted them, asking them to please take down the video.
Okay. And he did?
Yes, he did.
So now you've seen Woo, you've seen his other trainers, then you came to us. And
I appreciate that. It sounds like she asked him to take it down. He took it right down. Mm-hmm. That's very nice of him. Now, the other thing, though, is like if he did make a before and after video of the dog being horrible and then being really good with her, in this video, she just said that at no point was he ever good with him.
Yeah.
So again, I'm not saying he's in the right. I'm not saying she's in the right, but there is definitely missing pieces in that still.
Yeah, exactly.
do what our approach is going to be. Describe the difference between our approach and Dog Daddy's approach.
Yeah, this is where you get into like the intent of this video. Tell everybody why we're so much better than the Dog Daddy.
I mean, is there any comparison to it?
Well, when people look at it and you watch me doing my leash handling skills, there's some similarities.
Oh, okay. So you're not trying to tire him out. You're not just yanking him around trying to tire him out. You are trying to, what it seems like, is take control and let him know that behavior is not warranted.
That's fair.
Wait, so what's different about that than what Dog Daddy is doing? So this is where, as this trainer, he's allowing her to spew stuff that is not totally accurate. You know what I mean? Like, okay, that's not a difference, right? Like, because that's exactly what, and I'm not saying either approach is good. Yeah. I'm just saying that's exactly what Dog Daddy is doing as well.
Yeah.